Hi guys, welcome to episode 3 of Just ADHD Girlies. I'm your host Caroline. This is your host Shannon.
Hello.
And we are back, baby. Back with an upgraded room.
Yeah. Not that you saw any of it, though.
Yeah, I actually really do have to do like a behind the scenes.
We'll do a before and after. Every episode is going to get significantly better.
Yes.
In quality. Hopefully quantity.
Control. Quantity. We're just going to get better and better, honestly. There's only up from here.
It really is, right?
Started from the bottom.
It's going to be in the basement. That's so funny.
Today we are going to talk about...
we're wearing our merch.
Oh my god, we're wearing our merch.
Yes. For reference, oh man, I was going to get up for you guys.
I actually can't move. I'm so scared to mess with the mic.
I've already moved a lot. Okay. Also, we have better mics this time. I mean, the mics are the same. We just are slowly learning.
Longer arms.
Slowly learning how to do them better. Everything better. So for size reference, I like to wear my stuff baggy.
Yes.
Mine is a large.
Yes.
But I love a big baggy sweatshirt.
Same.
Actually, 90% of the things you've seen me wear have been an extra large.
Yeah, I'm in an extra large. I'm definitely busty, so I'm like the same though. Like, I feel like if you want a baggier look, definitely just size up one.
Yeah.
They are pre-shrunk. They're gilded. So if you toss them in the washer dryer, they're not going to shrink on you. So definitely size up just one. If you want to size up, I think you can size all the way up. We have like size inclusivity, so if you guys want to size all the way up to like a 5X, go for it.
Yeah.
We make like no commission on those because the material versus the
price.
It's fine. So if you want those, go for it.
Get what you want to get.
Yeah, get whatever you want. And again, you get 10% off your order after you subscribe.
Yeah. These are the ones that have our logo on them.
Yeah.
We also have stickers that look just literally like our logo. I have one on mine. I have a lot of stickers on here if we want to zoom in.
We'll have to zoom in, yeah.
Along with all these others. Actually, all my stickers that are on my water are about your brain. Like neurodiversity. Yeah, normalize all kinds of minds. Maybe we can add like a sticker pack. If you guys have anything you want us to like any kind of different stickers. Like obviously we want to touch on like like the ADHD and stuff like that. But if you guys have any comments on those, like maybe like flowery ones. Like I just have a random flower smiley face at the bottom.
Yeah, the manufacturer we're using, the sticker rolls are kind of different. So I'm kind of thinking about maybe like seeing if we can like pull the stickers off and then like put them back on as bundles. Yeah. Because they just have a lot of like, we're just using like a drop shipment, so it's just like different rolls that we're learning.
Different rolls that changes and varies every time. But yeah, and I like my Ala Wala water bottle.
I'm rocking the Simply Modern still. I got my Liquid IV.
Yeah. I have.
Oh, tell them what coffee you're drinking, Shannon.
It is not sponsored. I on my way over, it is Starbucks, and it's a caramel macchiato.
I'm sorry, can you speak into the mic?
It's a caramel macchiato, but instead of vanilla, I put white mocha in it. If there's a better way to order this, feel free to let me know.
It's with almond milk.
It's not. No, it's not. Any non-dairy substitutes, those you can keep, but...
So you're saying you like my drink?
Whatever. I forgot. You own Starbucks' caramel macchiatos.
I do. I'm actually drinking their creamer right now.
Cool.
No.
I could tell that I have a knot in my hair. Let's just...
Oh my gosh, poor Shannon, her mom FaceTimed her before it was like, brush your hair.
I was like, oh gosh, you're right. The time change, is it affecting anyone else?
It's
affecting
not
everybody
me.
Knows when we filmed, but...
I mean, it's fine. Happy Sunday. You probably won't see this until the middle of the week.
You probably not see this until next week, honestly.
We are booked and busy, but we're
busy.
Blessed.
Booked, but busy. Unbothered.
I'm
a little bothered.
A little tired.
Very tired.
We're definitely going to be investing in a babysitter. That's for sure.
Any local babysitters, let us know.
Yeah, there's a few girlies
if you guys have a 2-for-1 deal.
2-for-1. Literally. Oh my gosh, my gauge is popping out. Can I just like vent about my gauges really quick? I am in between, like, I've sized all the way up to an inch. If there's any gauge girls listening, please help me.
If you're a gauge girly.
Because I'm frustrated. I sized up to an inch, with just like single flares, but I'm stuck right now where I can't put in a double flare of an inch gauge. I can only wear a single, and every time I try to go up to a double flare, it like really hurts, and then I have to size back down because my ears are screaming. Everybody thinks like, oh wow, you gauged your ears, you made it look easy. It's actually terrible. It's a very tedious process.
Yeah, because even, fun fact, I did.
Yeah.
I did it a little bit too.
You did. I remember
and
that.
Then
we did it like together, kind of.
Yeah, we did. It was like when the littles were little.
When the littles, yeah, because I finished my littles and then I gave you my littles, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I was like, wait, look at that. And I think I lost one when I was on vacation. And I was like, well, wait, look at that. The universe telling me to stop. Because I did not want to know. I didn't even know. Like, I didn't keep up with, like, oh, this is of this size and that's of that size. I was like, but now, like, you can see them wearing, like, just regular size earrings. Yeah. They do spin all the way through.
I kind of love that, though. That's cute. I have seen girls put, like, little charms on their hoops, too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
I think I might lose them.
I think most women, like, don't realize that if they wear, like, heavy or dangly earrings, you're already basically, like...
Gauging them?
You've already gauged your ears, and they're already at, like... Because a regular piercing is, like, 20 millimeters, or wait, I'm backwards. It's a 20 gauge, right? 20G. I don't know, because I'm at millimeters right now. But if I go all the way backwards... Yeah, it's like you go, like, backwards and counting. It's very confusing, but, I mean, I'll have Lexi put a chart here, and she can show you the gauge sizing. Thanks, sister friend. And,
I was literally just zoning out.
Oh, speaking of Lexi, we had,
love her.
We've had some advice that, and I totally forgot to get it, but we had...
I don't know. They put some bones in my coffee. They heard us talking shit about the oleados. Fun fact, I actually went to go get an oleado just to be like, see, I told you.
We were going to try it, but then they didn't have any
of the oil.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad my stomach's already a little, it's a new moon today, and the time change, it's like a little too much. I think I would have been on the toilet all day. Sorry, that's way too much information. Oh, what I was going to say is our beautiful editor recommended that we have a talking stick. Yeah. And we're very sorry.
Sorry. You guys are trying to be like, who's talking? Good thing it's not like the mic or the camera with the like,
oh gosh, panning back and forth. Yeah, I try to do that in editing, like clips and stuff, and we are
awful.
Always talking at the same time. So we're working on it.
And
like,
it's not even like you and I are being like disrespectful towards one another. It's not like, oh, I'm talking over you to listen to what I say. It's like, if I don't get this out right now, it never will, because it's going to pop just as fast in and just as fast out. You're like, it's gone.
I'm just excited. Like, I'm excited to like sit down with my friend and talk to her.
It's a passion project. Yeah. We're passionate about the things we talk about. And my hair is...
But I'm really going to work on it and be mindful. And I know Shannon is too. We're doing our best at not talking over each other today.
I gotta move this because I can't see your face. But I don't want to free sponsor the other drink behind it.
The Bucks?
Yeah, no free sponsors.
No free sponsors. But if you would like to sponsor this episode,
hit
us in the DMs.
Apparently we both really like caramel macchiato, so...
Apparently we both like caramel macchiato.
But I will say, okay, my other Starbucks order is... That's my hot drink right now, because it's like cold, right? But in the summer, I really like an iced matcha.
Mm-hmm.
You do?
I don't.
No. I like it with strawberry puree in the bottom when I mix it.
I'm not like...
It tastes very fruity, but like also like, I don't know, it's just like coffee. Sometimes I get bored with it.
Yeah.
I did try the one, I tried the iced, hello? Vanilla, no, hold on. The iced lavender cold foam one.
I saw that last night and I was going to be like, we should try this.
I tried it. It's
really
pretty.
It's not good.
It tastes like candle.
Ew. Lavender is a very...
It's tough. I had one...
Peculiar texture, taste.
Texture.
Have you ever touched a lavender plant? It's like touching chalk.
Mm-mm. It's like, no, I have sensory issues. That's a no for me. I don't like the way cotton balls feel. That's giving the ick. I don't like...
Nails on a chalkboard?
Oh, a magic eraser when it's wet and you're cleaning something. It's just like... No. I hate a magic eraser or like a dry one. It's like, ew. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Yuck. But no, I tried the lavender one.
Mm-hmm. Not good.
No.
Tastes like a
candle.
candle.
I like my matcha the way it is.
Right.
And last year, I think they had one that was strawberry on top. And that's how I got the strawberry, because I don't like all the foams all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the strawberry flavor, because it's like, if anyone has, like, tried matcha before, like, it's a very, like, earthy taste. As Caroline likes to say. Grass.
See, I love the, like, the bloom shots and the purely inspired shots.
Yeah, I don't...
Mix it with some apple juice and take a shot. But I don't need to drink grass all day.
No, I like my matcha.
I'm a slow drinker.
But I'm also, like, more of a, like, my beverages taste either, like, I either like soda. Dr.
Soda.
Pepper. I'll be wearing Dr. Pepper merch next week. Yeah. It's not actually their merch. It's just very Dr. Pepper inspired.
I love Dr. Pepper.
It's so good. There's one in my car. I was drinking over here.
See, once it hits, like, after 4, I'm like, I'm done with coffee. I need a cold drink.
Really?
And then I'm like, I'm ready. But see, and sometimes I'm like, I want to make a coffee again, especially if it's, like, cold, like how it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I really wanted to make a coffee, but then I was like, do I? I don't know.
No, I only have a French press at my house right now.
Oh yeah. I
so
forgot.
That's fucking terrible. It takes me way too long. Alright, cool. Sorry. Gotta chill on
Just spend 30 minutes talking about coffee.
Yeah.
But I love that for us because we love us some coffee.
Everybody has their things that they like. Oh, we could talk about our fixation things.
Yeah, no, it goes literally, I was just going to say, it goes right into
Yeah.
hyperfixations. Yeah, so today we're going to talk about having ADHD and hyperfixating on things. I'm going to start with, Shannon put me on to the press-on.
They're the Kiss and press-on lashes. I've literally been wearing them since, like, February of last year.
They're so
good. I went on a trip and I was like, I literally, like, my skincare routine is, like, or, like, not even my skincare, just, like, my daily routines for life.
Right, like makeup.
I like to do, like, a very minimal stuff because, like, my life is, like, now so busy. Not, like, I was so busy. But it's, like, it really is having a kid, having a full-time job, trying to pod with you.
Yeah. It's great because you look ready to go.
That's what I like about it. I like to do my makeup to make it look as, oh, my God, my hair. So sorry. I like to make my skin and my face and stuff look as minimal as possible, like already done. Like I want to be able to wake up and be like, whoops, I forgot to do my makeup. It's done. So like what I have on right now is an e.l.f. skin tint moisturizer, or it's a sunscreen one. It's like a glowy one. Probably by the time you see this, somebody probably said that they liked it, and it's completely sold out, I'm sure. I love it.
It won't be us though. We got 6 followers in our LTK.
Thank you. It's like the glow. It's like just literally like a skin tinting sunscreen.
I love that.
I've been really reading into like putting sunscreen on your face, and I was like,
it's like necessary.
Yeah, and I'm like a very freckly person, so I'm like, let's do that. So I have that on right now. I always do like a little like a highlight pop in the inner corner.
Same.
I don't have on mascara. I can't. I hate mascara and how it feels, and that's a hyperfixation for me, and that's how this whole thing is coming full circle. Yeah. I like if I have mascara on, I like cannot touch my face, but it's like my face, like it's meant to be like touched. Like, you know, my daughter touches my face all day and like playing with me, and like the dogs are licking my face. Don't come for me. People's dogs lick their face.
No,
people are like, that's gross.
I get pet kisses all the time.
Yeah, whatever. But like, that's the other thing is like I want to look as presentable. Very minimally. So I do like the press on lashes. I don't have 2 hours to go get them put on. Like people get the.
Have you done that before?
I have. And
I've done it before.
Terrible.
It's a long process.
The person I had was like really nice and super sweet, and I like that. If I'm like, I also can get overstimulated with my lashes, and I also get like a lot of migraines and stuff. Then I'm like, gosh, I want to rub my face. I want to I want to take them off, and sometimes I can just take these off so easily. So easy. Yeah. So I'm like, and then the next day I'm like, okay, cool, put them back on.
And they're affordable.
Yeah, like I can go through like a whole pack in like maybe a month. Just depends on how much I take them on and off. Yeah. I will say, my local Target sucks. They're like always sold out. I'm like, all right, so like I'm the person that's like, do you really need to buy 4 of them? I'm like, well, they're only here like, once a month.
Literally.
So I'm gonna get as many as I can.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody else that goes to Target.
Right. I've resorted to finding like a different brand. I just found the I Envy on Amazon just because our local Target sucks and everything's always sold out.
I'm also an instant gratification person. I'm like, now that Amazon, I don't know if I've been blacklisted by Amazon with how much we've been talking shit about.
Blacklisted?
Well, I don't have the option for same-day delivery anymore.
Oh, I just think that's just them.
Well,
They put themselves in a predicament where it's like on Monday now it's Thursday and it's like kind of. But I've noticed it's not true because I order and I
like
still
the
get
one
same
that
day.
says if you order something and it's like we'll deliver today between 3 and 7. I was like I'm paying an extra $10-15 to get it today, but now it doesn't have that option. So
or it's like spend $35 and get it at 5 p.m. I'm like,
listen, Jeff. I want my same day. That's his name,
I'll be
right?
spending $35.
That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I always get him and Elon Musk
Jeff Bezos.
confused. Is that what? Probably because they're just two.
Well,
rich
they're back and forth on the who's the richest man.
Well, they're also
ever
two very rich white men that own literally 90% of everything in this area.
Yeah,
Are they both white? They're both white.
They're
right?
both white.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just figured.
They're both white. They're both onto their like third wife. They're just like very typical like. Well, actually, I'm sorry. Elon is was born in South Africa, so he's not from here, but he is a white South African.
Okay.
Right. His mom. I don't actually. I know his mom is South African. I think he wasn't born here though.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He has a lot of children. Like 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Isn't he like allegedly like Amber Heard's baby daddy too?
What?
You didn't hear that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was
I
like
love
in
tea.
the trial. Yeah, don't quote me. Amber Heard watches this and like sues us.
I do
remember they were like something about like
she won't show his face and like or her face, her face.
She
Yeah,
has a daughter.
daughter. Yeah.
But I mean, how? I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that case. My mom was like watching it every day, and I'd like walk in and it would be on. It was interesting.
I love Johnny Depp, so I was like, please don't be true. I don't know, but I don't know, because everyone had like their opinions on it, and I just didn't have one except for like.
Yeah, how did you feel like being such a fan of him?
I was just like, I don't want the Pirates of the Caribbean to be a bad guy.
Honestly, I was really...
I know that he isn't so much more than that, though.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just how I identified. I'm like...
What? But I was grateful for that case because I think it talked about something that not a lot of people talk about, which is domestic violence on the woman's end.
Yeah,
because
like
it was
from
very...
a woman,
right? From a woman. It was very clear that she was manipulating him and trying to portray him and abusive. Yeah. And that doesn't get portrayed a lot in the media.
No, it doesn't. Which is crazy, but I saw so many things about certain people, like, wouldn't work with her again. Like, she's not on the new Aquaman movie at all.
Yeah, they cut her, and they, like, put a whole new actress.
Jason Momoa said he wouldn't work with her or something.
I mean, love him.
This is great. All, oh my gosh, my mom loves him, and I know she's going to watch this, so it's
respectfully.
So funny. No, like, it's so funny because, like, you know, like, my man or whatever, we always, like, not make fun of my mom, but we always joke with her, like, all the time, like, oh, there's our next dad, like, all the time. And it's so funny because, like, my dad could not look any more flip-flop opposite of Jason Momoa. But it's just so funny.
He's like, one of those guys that, like, the middle-aged women just, like... But his wife, he was...
Married to, what's her name, too?
Lenny Kravitz's ex-wife.
Yeah. Lisa Bonet?
Yeah.
My mom used to love her, too. I mean, I'm sure she still probably does.
She was on the Cosby Show. I love... Oh, my God. Stunning. Like, talk about outfit inspiration. Like, boho queen. Like, with the jewels in her hair and the flowy, like, 90s dresses. Like, all the accessories. Wow, she is just stunning.
Yeah. And I like the message that he has. Like, he has, like, a whole, like, rock climbing. I want to get... What's her name? My daughter. I know her name. I'm just trying to...
Oh, yeah.
To not say it. To get into rock climbing, because I'll take her to the park, and, like, there's, like, a local place, and every time I call, no one answers the phone, but that's okay. I want to take her somewhere,
You're talking about the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, they won't answer me when I call their phones. I'm like, hello? Are you open?
We should try together. That would be fun.
Yeah, because she's, like, always climbing up the sides of the playgrounds, and then just, like,
and they just strap them in, and then, like, hook them up, and they just climb.
Yeah, that would be great, because then, like, that would really wear her out. And then they'll take a nap, and then we can just kidding.
Anytime
These are all hopes and dreams. These are all hopes and dreams.
No,
She's definitely not a nappy girl anymore.
Neither is Blue. He had one weird nap. When was that? Was that Friday or Saturday?
Yeah, and you're like, he's still sleeping.
Yeah, and then he was awake until 1 a.m. He slept from 2 to 6 p.m. and was awake until 1 a.m. And I was like, you're never napping again.
Yeah, you're like, no.
Yeah. Because that boy does not need a lot of sleep.
But I've been doing, like, I mean, now that we're really, like, working, it's been a little bit harder, but, like, you know, like her just trying to do more outdoor things and like run around.
And this week has been hard because it has been relentlessly raining. Yeah. Like this is the first day. Well, no, yesterday it rained all day too. Yeah. It's just been.
And it's been so great because like I have to tell the story. It's so funny, even though we're already wildly off topic.
That's fine. We'll get to it.
But we had a meeting with like some people at work or whatever, and it's just one of the days that, you know, my daughter is home, and of course, like I have a 8-month-old like puppy. I have my old man dog. They get along as way better than I could have ever hoped and dreamed. He actually is not like a huge like lovey-dovey like other dogs kind of guy. Yeah. But like, I mean, I'll catch them and they're both laying in the same bed like cuddling. I'm like, oh, this is weird. It's weird to see him like this. But I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know, long story short, we're in this meeting and they're like asking us things that we know. I'm trying to present. And I just casually look out the back window, and my dog just puts 2 ginormous holes, like, as if she's trying to connect the two. And I'm like, what? And then, of course, like, they're like, okay, Shannon, you're next. And I have to, like, go over things that I had learned. And I'm, like, running across the house. Because my daughter was watching, like, a show. And she's literally just got home, too.
She's, like, chasing you.
Yeah, she's, like, chasing me. And I'm, like, in the video, like, trying to talk about things with people. Like, really be taken seriously. I was like, my life is together, I swear. And I'm, like, locked the bathroom door to just ask questions of something that I'm learning to make sure I'm doing it right. And I just hear, Mommy? Mommy? And it's just, like, a bunch of jiggling and banging. And I'm like,
you're like, this is what nightmares are made of.
This is, like a nightmare. Like, it was so bad. I'm like, I can't get my point across. I can't talk. And then I'm just like, what else could go wrong? I'm like, hello?
Right.
So that's what it's like being a stay-at-home working mother.
Nothing is worse than when, like, you finally have, like, the quiet and everything, and it's like, there's nothing to do. But it's always, like, it's all at once. It's always a pile on.
Like, it's always in, like, multiple of, like...
Yeah. Thank God for the mute button and for... Because I can, like...
Camera off.
We can listen, but we cannot... be sitting still, and I can listen and chase.
Yeah, and my daughter's favorite thing is, like, so right now we've been having, like, at least, like, 1 or 2 meetings a day, but they're, like, mini meetings. They're, like, catch-ups or whatever. Mm-hmm. Every meeting, my daughter does this.
She's like,
Caroline? I will call her after, please. She's in here, but there's so many other people. Please stop. And then, like, at one point, she, like, slammed my computer, and I got, like, shut out of the meeting. I was like...
Oh, yeah. Blue's new favorite thing is to slam my computer.
Like,
he's like...
Okay.
Because I've never had a job where I've used my computer so much. Yeah. So now he's like, he sees like my computer has a bunch of Hello Kitty stickers on it. So he's like,
see ya.
I want to look at these.
And that's like so funny because like I think we work in like, what is it considered, CX or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, customer experience.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. It's like, that's a weird way to say support, but okay.
I learned about it from when we were doing last year the Coursera things. There was a ton of like CX certificates, and I was like, oh, this is the word that gets you to the new customer.
Age.
Yes.
Got it. Yes. This is a new age topic. And like I'm grateful that the company that we work for, like, they're so chill. Like, nobody, God bless you guys. No one cares. Bless. No one said like, hey, like, it's so unprofessional for your child to keep popping in. And it's, like, honestly, like, I think that's why, like, a lot of the people that work, or at least, like, directly where we are women. Mm-hmm. There's just one that's not.
Well, and even Zoe said, like, she wanted women. Like, she wanted mothers because we have
it's empathy and yeah, and it's great because there's other chicks on our team that have kids.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I'm so
It's hard
beyond
being a mom and, like, being taken seriously.
It
like,
is.
And I know, not, this is me. Getting on my little, what is the phrase?
I'm exactly where I'm supposed. Okay, got it. Okay, it's fine.
Great. Now we got demonetized. Copyright.
Oh, man, that is my ADHD. The song. As soon as I hear it,
it came on, and then I could continue to sing it if I wanted to. But I know that like being a working mother is like such like a we love working mothers, but like at the same time, it's not. But that's true. That's not me like on my soapbox or whatever. If you're like, man, working mom is hard, but like at the same time, it is because like. You are given so many roles and expectations, and I don't, like, my partner for sure doesn't put any of these expectations roles on me. Yeah. It's me putting them on myself. Same. I am setting myself up. Like, okay, so I need to work from, you know, like, this time to this time. I have to keep my child fed, happy, and alive. I have to make sure my dog is not burrowing a hole. What is it, burrowing? Burrowing?
Burrowing. I was like...
burrowing,
Burrowing.
burning a hole from our house to China.
Yeah.
Make sure that, she doesn't jump out the fence.
Mm-hmm.
She totally can, because
Yeah.
she's literally, we have, like, a gate in our kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and I had her closed in there, and she literally just, like, backed up, jumped right over our couch. I was like,
That's impressive.
well, that's ours. It's easily taller than our fence, so homegirl could be like, I'm chasing this bike, see ya.
I know,
like,
could never.
your little legs. Yeah. Yeah, no. Lady could easily just be like, see ya. And then the other dog has, like, legs that are, like, combined.
The other dog's like this big.
Yeah, it's my 13-pound Yorkie mix.
Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere. And he's also, like, I could literally put him in the middle of the road.
Mm-hmm.
He'd probably just lay down and take a nap. Like, he's like, such an unbothered guy. But, so, yeah, but, like, the two of them, like, since he's older, he'll be 10 this year, the dog, right? And the other dog's, like, a puppy. He's in his, like, please let me just go phase. And she's like, let's play. And then, like, of course, my daughter's like, let's all play. So, like, I thought that getting the puppy would give her someone to play with. But now the puppy and the older dog are playing as well. And he's just like,
yeah.
leave me alone. Like, he's in his, like, get off my lawn phase.
Yeah.
And she's like, let's do all this stuff and things. And I'm like,
you're like,
this
I
is
am not
great.
overwhelmed
No,
at all.
exactly. And I'm like, and I can get, like, overstimulated. Like,
for sure.
And, like, it's just me putting it on myself. Like, literally, no one has these expectations higher than I have for myself.
I feel the same, yeah.
Which is great, because I'm like, okay, so then I gotta do this, and then I'm gonna do the dishes in between doing this, and then, I'm actually gonna actually work.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but I also want to make sure that she's getting enough fun time.
Right.
But then I'm also like, great, it's like 30 degrees today, but it was 75 last week.
Yeah.
So,
And that's hard to even explain to a child, let alone a toddler.
You're like, I'm working. And they're like...
Don't care. Hold, pause.
Yeah, they're like, actually, what you're gonna do is we're gonna color.
Yeah, no.
We're gonna color for 30 minutes while you take all the caps off for me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm gonna work. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, even like this week, like this is the literally only day that we've been able to film and get like, for me to even get like somebody to watch my baby, because I'm just like, wow. And then I feel exactly how you feel. Like, I have that pressure on myself where I'm like...
And he goes, like...
The dishes are behind, the groceries are... We're good on food. But, like, the laundry, I have, like, 4 baskets.
I've just been really cleaning up my laundry, too. I'm like, if I have this new thing, and maybe it's just me this year, that I'm like, if I haven't worn this in the last 6 months, or if I didn't wear it last season either,
yes,
it's in a bag, it's gone. I know this sounds very bougie, that I would much rather just buy new clothes. I would much rather buy clothes I'm going to wear and enjoy than literally just have it sitting somewhere in the bottom of my closet. Oh, yeah. And also, my house is just not big enough to have like my extensive wardrobe. But like, I have literally been between the same like sizes, fluctuating, and I know how I like my sweatshirts, and I know how I wear my clothes. I've been the same shoe size since like 6th, 7th grade. Yeah.
I think nothing ever changes. Cycle out clothes,
so this year, my big thing is, like, I even did it with all of her clothes, too.
Same.
I don't touch his clothes. He can figure that out.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, we both do our separate laundry, which is fine. It's not that I'm not capable of it. I'll move it out of the way. But it's, like, he knows that that's just one less thing for me to do. It's, like, do you need me to fold your socks? Like, it's like, no. Yeah. But also, he's really good with, like, I started her laundry. He's like, cool, I'll move it. I'm going to do mine, and then I'll just put hers away.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, which is great.
We do, like, Luke washes, and then I fold, and then everybody puts their own clothes away. Except I put me and Blue's away, but they...
Yeah, my 3-year-old's not putting her clothes away. She's actually going to... I literally was doing laundry yesterday, and she was like, you know, it'd be really cool if I opened the door and the dog ran through it all, and I was like, okay.
Cool. We're doing it. So fun.
But yeah, I think it's like it's so weird that, and I'm not trying to sound like I don't know. They're just not trying to sound negative, but it's like, there's so many people that say, like, oh, like, we love working mothers. I'm like, then be there to support them. Mm-hmm. Like, please support your local working mothers. Like,
literally, we should make a shirt that says that.
Oh, wait, we can. Right? We can. Support your working mom, like, your local working mom, or, like, just support your working mom friends. Because not all your mom friends are working. Yeah. Like, I even had a friend that reached out to me this week, and she was like, I know you're doing a lot. If you need me to watch, you know, your kid, or come let the dogs out, like, let me know. And I'm like, well, I'm at home with all of them, but thank you. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, it's nice to have people that you can feel like you can support on, like, family. I know my family's been reaching out to me, asking me, like, oh, what can I do? Like, you know, mom's with me, like, half of the week at least.
Mine is more like, my husband's family. And then, like, my friends. My friends, I mean, my friends are so, like, my family. And they have been since I was, like, a kid. Yeah,
and even your friends have become my friends and stuff like that. Like, like,
and those are the only friends that I like to keep around me. I can only, like we were talking about the last episode, like, I'm only going to have people around me that I can leave you in a room and know that you're set.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm in an era where I'm so, I don't know, I just think 2024 is the year of me being not enough time to be bothered. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
booked and busy, baby.
Booked and busy, unbothered by people that are bothered by me. Maybe that's it.
That's definitely my mantra, too. I'm booked and busy. And I love it. I keep, every morning I wake up and I'm like, gratitude. It is good to be overwhelmed. It is good to have, like, money flowing into your life. It is, all of these are good things. And anytime I'm having that, like, anxiety moment, I'm like, it's all good. It's all good, baby. It's all good.
And that's the thing that I've been dealing with is, like, I cannot be friends with people that are not low maintenance.
And you don't have to be.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, I can't. Like, literally, like, my brain doesn't allow it. Like, I need friends that are, like, with me. Like, I mean, all the people that I associate with, they're cool. Like, even there's, like, people, like, you know, I don't know, like, friends that are, like, super supportive. Like, I had a friend last night that reached out to me. It was like, what size do I get? And I was like, what size do you want to get? Yeah. Like, I don't know. And then I, like, showed her, like, what we were wearing or whatever to get, like, size reference. So if anyone wants to know, like, sizing and stuff, let us know. I obviously haven't ordered all of the sizes. Unfortunately, we are not able to financially buy all the sizes and try them on and show you guys.
I know, that is such a bummer. We'll get there. Weird third-party dropshipping things, but I mean, I'm just glad that we can tangibly show. I mean, it is. They are like made in America. Like it is like Gildan. Gildan is like one of the most OG. It's like up there with Champion. So it's like you can find it anywhere.
Yeah.
So,
I like it.
Yeah, I love it. And it's soft. Is this fleece? Is that what fleece is?
I don't know.
It's fuzzy soft inside.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure the more you wash it, the least fuzzy it gets. But.
Right. But it's not like a brand that you couldn't find.
No. It's easy.
You can find it anywhere.
I just like supportive friends.
Me too.
Like, that's the thing that I know we've been talking about it, like, every episode. But it's just really nice to have people that are like, hey, I know you've been busy, or like one of my friends texted me and was like, oh, I just want you to, like, we need to go out and celebrate you, like, blah, blah, blah. It's so nice. I don't know when I'll have the time, but if you literally just want to sit in my house and watch TV, that's fine. Like, that's the nice thing. Like, I like being in an area of people, like, friends and stuff that are not, like, I feel like I have to entertain you.
Same, yeah.
Like,
and all of the messages that you guys send us, I even had a friend message me that lost a family member this week, and she said, like, I'm literally watching, like, just to feel, like, happy feelings, and that made me literally, I could cry right now, because I'm like, just any of the messages, like, we expect nothing. We appreciate everything.
We do this as, honestly, half of this is just so we can, like, get to each other and talk and connect. I mean, do we really call each other almost every day now? Because we're like, do you know want to do this? And you're like, no. I was like, okay, then who do I ask?
Everything.
So, I mean, half the days we're working, we're just on FaceTime. Like, is this it? Is that what we do?
And I can see how, like, some of our other friends would think that but it's just, like, me and Shannon are so, like, we have so many, like, commonalities. We have so many, just, like, it's not, I wish I could just, like, explain that it's not like I don't want to be hanging out with my other friends. It's just like, you're just like me. And every time I tell someone,
it's just comfortability. Like, this is a safe space. It's just because we're, like, the same person. I'm like, oh, we've been sitting here in silence for 30 minutes. Okay, cool. Like,
exactly.
I want to be able to be like, cool, our kids are playing, they're happy. We don't need to even be communicating, because just sitting there and being there in the same space is, like, acknowledging that the other person's there, but also acknowledging that they want a fucking break.
Right. And even like this, I mean, this situation, it just fell into our lap. And it was just like, how could we not take advantage of it?
The people watching our children right now.
Shout out to the grandparents and the baby daddies.
Yeah.
We love you.
That's like, I don't know, just having like a support system, and that's what I feel like it is. It's like, it's a non-judgment area.
Oh, yeah.
That's really, I mean, honestly.
And they want us to be booked and busy.
Yeah, everybody well, obviously, because if we can ever be booked and busy enough so they don't have to be booked anymore, then they'll be like,
literally.
Looks good for me. Yeah. I just really like this. We also never got to the point of hyperfixation. Our hyperfixation is making sure we talk about stuff we're not supposed to.
Well, I will say, to go into the topic that we're going to talk about, my hyperfixation is I will, like, here, okay, for example, this is my example of this weekend's hyperfixation. I listened to this podcast about mob wives, and then I was like, oh, that was a really good show. And then I'm like, okay, I want to look up every character. What's every character doing right now? So then I looked up all of their social media. They're all doing well. Love to see it.
I love to see it.
Because mob wives is like very in right now. The whole like mob wives aesthetic is like very in on TikTok right now.
Yeah.
And then
I've seen the other ones, like once there was like dirty rat girl. And I was like,
dirty rat girl.
I was like, and she's like, I'm just gonna have a little piece of cheese and a little coffee, and I'm just gonna have the same dirty bun. And I'm like,
I love dirty rat girl.
I was like, it's the opposite of clean girl. So I was like, there we go. There's me. Done.
No, it's so real. But yeah, so then I hyperfixated on the interview that led to me looking at all the cast members. Mm-hmm. Then I was like, okay, well, now I have to watch the whole show from start to finish because I want to see what happens. And I want to like relive the tea of that. And it was also like 2011, which is just like an iconic era.
Dude, seeing the clothes that we wore back then, I was like,
business casual. Why was I dressing like I was going to the office at school?
Oh my god, I hate myself.
I would wear like the pencil skirts and like button what are the chevron?
The chevron. Those little bubble skirt things where it's like the shirts with the little like the tutu looking bottoms. Do you know what I'm talking about? Not a tutu, but it's like. It was like the top that had the... Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah,
continue talking. I'll look it up.
But yeah, so I would do a lot of the like... I don't even know what that material... It's almost like this curtain material. I would wear so many shirts that were like this like silky chiffon. Is that what it is? But it was like a weird button-up, like kind of see-through. I'd always put like tank tops. And then I'd wear like a pencil skirt, probably leopard. I guess I was always rocking the mob wife aesthetic. I'll have to throw in some clips right here of like my insane high school outfits of me literally dressing like I was going to a corporate office every day. And I loved, oh my god, Charlotte Russe, Depp, what else?
Yeah, literally that's what I'm looking at right now.
What else was it? Oh, Wet Seal. They had the best tank tops and the best bras. What else? I'm like really showing my millennial age right now.
Okay. Fine.
But man, yeah, something about Jersey Shore.
The chevron maxi dresses.
Oh my gosh, chevron maxi or chevron like the bodycon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a chevron steering wheel in my first
car. Or
car.
like the big chunky necklaces.
Yeah. Wait, that blue with the white. Yeah, that's literally. I definitely own it. It's so interesting because like all of them kind of like go in like a circle. It's like a circle.
Yeah, look, here we go, different variation. It's just a chevron pattern and a big chunky necklace.
Chunky necklaces. Oh my gosh. And now it's so opposite. It's like minimal, nudes, wear a cute little paper length necklace. It's so funny how fashion is like cycles through.
Paper length?
Paper clip length.
Oh, I said paper length. I'm
paper
like,
length.
The long ass
Wait,
necklace.
that goes into another thing I want to just touch on really quick. I had these 2024 bingo predictions of like what I thought was gonna happen, like what trends were gonna happen. Yeah. But I was convinced that neons were going to like come back hard this spring.
How'd that go?
It's true. Yeah. They are. They're everywhere. They're all over Skims. The Stanley collection is all neon. I'm like, I'm a genius, a PR baby. Anyways, also Bratz.
Yeah, like with the Alla Wallas.
Yes, it's all neon. Oh, and also I thought that Bratz was going to be the next like Barbie thing, like, and it already is happening. There's like a Bratz / Coach thing happening already.
Oh, I love that.
It's crazy. I'm like, am I a psychic? Maybe.
But, can you predict how this week's gonna go?
Great. Everything's gonna be great, and we're gonna smile through it.
I love that for us.
But yeah, talk about your hyperfixations. Mine are definitely TV. I love looking at
Mine are usually foods.
Like
Well, I do have hyperfixation shows. Like, my favorite show. Well, so like our reality TV is different though. Like you like.
I love trash.
I like white trash TV. Like some of my favorite TV shows are, Duck Dynasty is one of them.
Is what?
My favorite reality.
Loud and proud, baby.
I like Duck Dynasty, and I also like Pawn Stars. Don't hate yourself.
I'm sorry, Pawn Stars.
I do like that show a lot. And
Corn Stars.
And Storage Wars. I used to watch a lot of that. I literally feel like I was in the hospital in labor and like Storage Wars in the corner.
Stop.
I'm pretty sure like
it is fun to like slip
but
through.
it's also like a safety show. I've been also watching Family Guy again because there's like
Family Guy's fun.
It's fun because I'm like, wow, did they just say that? Because they like really push the envelope. It's so funny. Yeah. I'm like, wow, that's really dark.
Did you watch The Simpsons as a kid?
I did. But it's
like
still going on, I think.
It is.
So is The Family Guy. That's why I like it. I'm like, cool. Simpsons were pretty cool. I watched that as I wouldn't say like a kid, but like as I was getting like a teenager, like early teens.
Isn't it so weird that
These
like
are still on.
Well, yeah, and that Mila Kunis is the voice
of Meg.
Yeah. Like this whole time.
Crazy.
And she's done it since she was 15.
Which is crazy because she was apparently when she was in
that 70s show?
Yeah, she was like 13 or something.
She was. She got it. Like, she said she got it around the same time.
Yeah, and I was like, wow. Love that for you.
And she literally goes, she says, like, it's, like, one of her favorite jobs. She goes into, like, a job like this, a room like this, and she just records her voice for hours. Yeah. Like, reading her script. I'm like, sign me up. That job sounds like a freaking dream, dude.
It sounds really good. I would say those are really good. I like those shows. But, like, my favorite, like, my favorite comfort show is the show called Supernatural. But...
Ooh. I like I've never watched it, but I
like it, but I've never seen it. I love it. What's that?
That's an ADHD thing where I'm like, I love it. Wait, retract.
I love it. It's my favorite. Never seen it.
Wow, that looks...
Okay.
I like, my comfort show is Parks and Rec.
Okay, I haven't seen that, though, so I'm not going to pretend I'm like, yeah.
That's where, like, Valentine's Day comes from.
Yeah,
Treat yourself.
Yeah, I've seen all those. Like, I know the trends from it, but I haven't actually watched it.
And Supernatural, they... Are brothers.
Yeah.
That fight
supernatural things.
Not crime.
No, it's not a police show. They fight.
They fight supernatural
crime.
Yeah,
they fight supernatural things, basically. But it's like a really old show, and there's like, I think it's like 16 seasons or 15 seasons. It finally just ended. It started like probably in the early 2000s.
How did it end? Spoiler.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the last 2 seasons because I mentally can't prepare that it ended.
I hate endings.
So I didn't watch it.
So you don't know.
No, I don't know. So if anyone tells me how it ends, I'm gonna kill you.
Will you watch it if you know if it's a good ending?
I know it's not. So I mentally know it. There's no way that they can just end it. But there's a spin-off called Winchesters, I think, which is about them because their names are. Their last name's Winchester.
Did you ever watch Vampire Diaries or any of the
Vampire I watched some of it, and then I went to Louisiana, and I was like, oh, cool. Isn't that based in that? Or is it...
You're thinking of True Blood. Oh. True Blood's Louisiana. That's a good one.
So I guess I've seen that one. But I haven't seen all of it. I only watched, like, the first 2 seasons. That's how I am on my first 2-3 seasons. Shout out to my man if you're watching this. Probably won't, because he'll be like, what'd you talk about?
Well, he will watch. He watches, like, every episode.
It's funny because... just, like, my biggest pet peeve about us... We'll watch a series, and we'll, like, watch until, like, the 2nd or 3rd season, and then I'm like...
I could never.
Yeah,
I must finish.
Like, right now, if anyone literally ruins this, I'll literally come for you.
You can tell me. I love spoilers.
I love spoilers. I just want to watch it. It's Yellowstone.
Love.
I'm on literally just ended season 2. Yeah. And that was before I went to California.
You know what's frustrating about Yellowstone, though, is that there's a whole season that's supposed to come out to finish it. Yeah. And it's just not dropping because everybody's, like, frustrated with each other. To
finish the series?
And they're just not filming.
Oh, my God. See,
it's since the writer's strike. They haven't picked up filming.
Fun fact, this is what happens.
So you're going to hate the ending of that, too.
Probably. Just add it to the list. But that's the other thing that's so annoying is that we haven't... I went on a trip, and I was like, well, I don't want to watch an episode or 2 and then be, like, in the middle of the season, so when we come back, we'll just restart it.
Right.
It's March. We haven't watched it again since then. But we do like Next Level Chef. It's fun. Anything that has Gordon Ramsay. I love that man. He's so funny.
He's funny.
He's in my top 5 people I wanted to meet.
He's so nice to kids.
Yeah, it's so funny because I'm like, wow, you're, like, awful to, like, adults. Yeah. But I'm like, I would be too.
Yeah, Luke loves cooking shows. And then I love it because he loves watching it, and then he loves doing it. And I'm like...
Oh, I love that.
Yay,
I like to watch it, and then I order, like, Uber Eats.
Like, I can do that. And he has all the fancy knives and the fancy, like, cooking things.
It's cool.
But then he becomes, like, hyper-fixated on it, and he'll be like, did you scratch my pan? And I'm like, what? No, chef.
No, chef. Idiot sandwich. That's his hyperfixation.
Wait, speaking of Luke, I told him I was gonna blast him on the pod.
Please.
He said He was like, you know, for the longest time, I thought thespians meant lesbians.
I don't even know what that is. Isn't that like
a thespian's like a person that's like
person?
in the
Oh.
like in the theater.
It's not
like
a
thespian is like a theater, like a theater person. I don't know the actual. I'll have to look up the actual.
Interesting. I was thinking
definition.
like a science person, like theologist.
Oh yeah, I mean more like the science of theater.
Oh, I just covered my entire face and leaned way too hard into the mic to talk.
Hello.
Ooh, speaking of his hyperfixation on food.
Yes.
Or cooking, do you have any like hyperfixation foods?
Not right now. You know what's interesting? It really stopped like after I had Blue. I used to have like hyperfixation meals where I would like want the same thing over and over again. Yeah. But now it's like if I can eat at any point in the day, I'm like, win! Bagels. I mean, bagels are my always. Smoothies. Like, okay, everything bagels with butter and cream cheese. Yeah. Smoothies.
Ooh, when I was a kid, I loved bagels. They were the onion bagels. I always do this. Does anyone else go to the restaurant and say, can I get a thing of ranch? Just a little ranch.
You have to do the hand.
Yeah, just a little thing of ranch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no.
They're like, sure.
Yeah, no, I get called out for that. They're like, why'd you do that? I was like, I don't know.
You do it a lot. You like, even when you were doing the blanket, like the beef blanket,
you
were like...
I don't know, I'm a very gestury person.
Italian.
I'm very handsy, but no. No.
Very hand gestury.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, I don't know. Now I can't remember my topic.
Oh, darn.
My bagels. I used to do, when I was a kid, my grandmother used to let me do bagels. Mm-hmm. I was probably like 5 or 6, and I wanted butter on the bottom and then cream cheese over top of it. Yes. Same slice. And she was like...
That's what I love.
Okay, good. She was like...
It's my favorite.
Okay.
Because it's like it's like salty, but it's like...
the cream cheese,
so good.
She was like, okay, sure.
They're different, okay?
Ooh,
you can have both.
Another weird food combo that I like is... Grandmother, again, was like... She was like a very... Like, such a homemaker cooker kind of person. Mm-hmm. Or like, just like a home... Like... If you could go out and buy it, she's still going to go home and try to make it, right?
I love
that. So her favorite thing was making popcorn. Right?
Oh, from scratch?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was so loud, sorry. Popcorn, but like when it was really hot, I mean, it was made with like an ungodly amount of butter, which I love. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm pretty sure the oil was just butter. Like, it was so bad for you, but I was like, oh,
so good.
And then, like, when it was really hot, she would throw, like, finely, like, not like the sprinkle kind, but like the actual shaved kind of Parmesan cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've tried to make it like 30 times. It's always ass when I make it, but it was so good.
The way that she did it was just
right. Yeah, she was also the same person. God, we're so I loved all the food she made. Aww. But she used to make also for your birthday. We love a health queen. It was a cantaloupe cut in half and like had the seeds scooped out. Uh-huh. She'd turn it into a bowl and fill it with ice cream.
She's fun.
I loved it. I was like, ooh, health food.
That's so cute.
Yeah, those foods are really good.
Wait, side note. Did you know that when you do the popcorn in the microwave, the like baggies, the little seam that opens is meant to shake upside down and get the seeds out? Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I just learned that this week. Isn't that cool? You just shake it.
Did you know that in the bag there's microplastic? I was like,
well, yeah.
Well,
speaking of microplastics,
that's my drink, my Starbucks hot microplastic.
They're finding now. I just saw this like science study. We're going all over the place.
Oh, fun fact! My sister looked at our podcast or whatever, and it said that we are all in fitness.
I know.
I was like, dang it! No, we're not. Please don't take anything.
I told Luke, I was like, I want to switch to comedy, and he was like, "Who makes that decision that you're a comedy?"
I made it. No, I guess like, you guys have to tell us that we're funny, so they'll move us to comedy.
I think we are a comedy podcast.
Yeah, love that.
But
so like, how did you become health and wellness? I'm like, I have no idea.
It's so hard because like we do like unserious and serious. Like we talk about mental health, but then we also talk about like silly goose things.
Yeah, silly goose girls.
Yeah,
but that's the other thing. Like life is sometimes has to be serious, and then other times it's not.
We're a perfect blend.
Yeah.
I wish that was a topic. Serious/unserious.
Serious/unserious people.
All serious.
Check. Oh, what's another? Oh, speaking of foods. Do you have any other? I think one of my ADHD foodie things is I just love chips and salsa.
Oh, yeah, that is like
literally
your jam.
Every day I eat chips and salsa of some variation.
My chips and salsa would be kettle cooked chips with French onion dip.
Ooh.
That is like I could eat that every single day.
That's good. Do you have
sushi.
a specific one though?
Oh, I love the the Cape Cod, and then I love the haluva. Haluva.
Yeah, the red one.
Is that red?
Yeah, it's red.
I like that.
Yeah, because I literally went to Giant yesterday.
I love that.
Didn't have it.
It's actually not hard to make though. I looked up a recipe and you just need like sour cream, and other stuff. Garlic salt.
Just make it up as you go. It's fine. Whatever you want to do.
It's like, I mean, you can make it as salty or unsalty as you want.
I accidentally got it like something like, I think it's like the other version of it, the green one or whatever. I think it's like, I don't know what the brand is, but you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. The Utz one? Huh? Is the Utz one green? UTZ?
No, it's also in the freezer section, like, or not the cold section, like where the other one is. And they didn't have it. They only had like bacon, and one was like horseradish, and I was like,
ew.
And like next, and then there's like, and the other one was like a little bit dilly or something, and I was like, that's cute.
It was
so bad.
That sucks.
Oh, it's so sad. I'm like, well, there goes $4. Right. And then I just left it at my parents. I'm like, look at this. No one's gonna eat it, and I don't want to take this home to go back.
They're gonna find out now.
They know it's there, along with all the other stuff that I brought yesterday.
It is kind of crazy how easy it is to make, because I'm like, I could literally just buy sour cream for like $2 and just get garlic salt and make it the way that I want to eat it. Oh, you know what? Speaking of reality TV, I love that Peacock. Whenever, do you have Peacock?
Yes.
They do, whenever they do like reality shows, they make them uncensored. So you can hear everybody cussing.
Ooh.
And I love it. I love hearing celebrities cuss, because you never get to. They always bleep, especially reality stars. They always bleep their cussing, and hearing them cuss is like being like a 12-year-old kid.
Yeah, it gives them like realer. It's like, you're not better than me. You still say bad words too. And
when you hear them say bad words, it's like, wow, like you're like a real person. You're just a person.
What am I?
Oh, weird pop culture news. Hailey Beiber's sister was arrested at a bar for throwing a tampon at someone. I hate saying that.
Why?
Yeah, apparently she was inebriated. I was trying to think of the polite word.
Trashed.
Yes, she was trashed. And I think she was in New York. But you know what's kind of annoying about the Biebers, about the whole Baldwin Bieber situation?
I was gonna say that people still use tampons like that.
Well, they go to church and they ask for prayer requests. Like, you got drunk at a bar and threw a tampon at someone, and then you're going to go to church on Sunday and be like, could you please give me a prayer request so I don't do that again? Like,
no.
Maybe just don't do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know, hot take. Just don't do it again.
That's so crazy. And, being a woman, the fact that people are still using tampons.
Yeah, talk about it. Speak on it, sis.
I don't know. I just worry about putting bleach up my...
Yeah. 2024, use the Diva Cup or use, like, period panties. They're amazing.
There's so many other options. Like, look for... I don't know when Women's Reproductive Health Month is. I'm sure there's a month, because there's a month for fucking everything.
I don't know either. Maybe it's like...
But, wouldn't it be during Women's Month?
Yeah.
Isn't this month Women's Month?
Yeah, it's Women's History Month.
Oh, history. Well, wasn't a tampon not made by a woman? It was invented by a man?
Yeah, they're so...
It's gotta be invented by a man.
I just hate the way that they make me feel, like, all the way around. They creep me out. I prefer a cup.
Research yourself. For yourself, what you want to do. But there's better options for your body. I mean...
Even if you don't like, having, like if you're, like, a pad girly, I would even look into, like, period panties. Like, there's so many good... Even Hanes. Hanes has a great brand. If you don't feel it, because even pads, like the chemicals, like on your privates, it's just like not good for you.
So bad for your body.
Yeah, there's a lot of like
this is probably why we keep getting in health and health and stuff. I don't know. I mean, you just gotta figure out. I guess like everyone's trading something that's not good for them for something that is. Like, I don't know.
I mean, there can be negatives of everything. Like, I've heard from a lot of girls, like, that putting the cups are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And, some people have...
So is childbirth, so... Like,
so it's childbirth. Don't do that. You'll be fine with a cup after you give birth.
Yeah, you'll be fine after that one.
Yeah, no, but it's worth it. Yeah. It's... Because the toxins, they've literally, like, killed women, and that's not worth it. Like, don't let products that are, like...
I like to look at women-owned companies. And I'm not being sexist. It just makes sense. Let's just put this out here.
Put it out.
A women's reproductive product that comes from a man, to me, doesn't make sense. Because or like getting like reproductive health information from a man
Me.
doesn't make, and not even like being sexist, it just makes sense. It's like, as someone that will literally never have a vagina, how are you going to tell me what to do with mine?
Wait, I have a story to piggyback off of what you're saying.
Like
I went to the Naval Hospital when I was living on the military town base that I lived at. And I was having horrible, at this time I was like 19, I was having horrible ovarian cysts.
Yeah.
And I had a male doctor come in and give me a pap. And he came in with a female nurse. And it was like very uncomfy all the way around because he was like older and it was just like weird. And then the report that they gave me back was that I had a stomach virus. And I was just like,
huh?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. None of these are correlated. And then, it was just so traumatic. And, like, that's, like, I am hoping that we're speaking to, like, a younger female audience, too. You are the person that is allowed to tell the doctor. Yeah. Like, the doctor works for you.
Yeah.
You can tell the doctor. You
can literally, at any point, change your care. And this will piggyback off of that.
Yes.
When I was pregnant with my daughter, I went to, like, a practice or whatever, and I had a doctor at the time, this being my first baby, like not knowing what's going on, I wanted to have a natural birth. I wanted to have it in a controlled setting that felt like a hospital, which was fine at the time, and I wasn't going to do the epidural. And I remember having a male doctor at one point, because you have to meet all the providers, you never know who's going to be there, and I'm like,
which is trash to begin with.
Yeah, I'm like, that's weird. Exactly why should I pick? Why let me pick if you're going to tell me JK? Anyway, that was annoying in itself. But they were saying, like, he was like, was along the lines of, because I said I didn't want to have an epidural, or that was my plan, and I wanted to have an entire birth plan. And he goes, well, I bet you when it comes down to it, you're going to want one. So don't ever plan anything out. I was like, as a person who literally never will go through childbirth himself, how are you going to tell me how I'm going to feel in that moment?
Wow.
And then that was at 30 weeks, and then I immediately changed my care last minute. But yeah, I was like,
that's crazy to hear.
Which is such a weird flex, and it's not even a sexist thing. It's like, if you literally cannot physically give birth, you do not have the reproductive system for any of this. Who are you to tell me that and how I'm going to feel? Because you're not going to be in my situation.
It's just
and you're definitely not going to be my doctor anymore.
Right.
That was annoying. But, yeah. Definitely think that a tampon had to have been created by a man.
Well, no, it's crazy, too, to even hear that. Like, I had a midwife that literally we had, like, totally polar opposite experiences. Because I had a female midwife, female-owned business. And I had a midwife that told me I had to have literally 3 plans written out. An A, a B, and a C plan. Yeah. And the A plan was my A plus, like exactly what I wanted. Yeah. My B plan was if we had to be moved to the hospital, and my C plan was a C-section. If that happened and I had to be moved to hospital. And I had to literally write out and visualize each experience. Yeah. And she is a woman who has given birth and had me do that versus a doctor in a doctor's office that literally told you, don't worry about it. Yeah. No, you need to worry. It's your body.
Yeah, exactly.
Childbirth is still one of the highest risks for a woman that can kill a woman. It's like 50%.
Yeah, and let's not talk about, people of color. It's a higher risk.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, that's a podcast for a different day.
Every woman.
I just looked it up. This is the medical part. Yeah. In 1931, they developed Earl Haas, Haas.
F you, Earl.
What a shot. Plot twist. A man developed a cardboard tampon.
Oh my God.
Cardboard.
Oh my God. So uncomfortable. I literally grieve
that he added a string to for easy removal. Wow, what a girl's girl.
What a girl's girl. Thanks, Earl, for the string. I literally mourn the women of our history, every day.
There's some, what?
What the fuck did they have to go through? What the actual fuck did they have to go through for us to get here in our Just ADHD Girlies room?
What's going on?
Too much is the correct answer.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I'm just looking it up, like, what? It's like...
We should close out with that one song. What the fuck?
That's
What the fuck?
That's literally what it is, and it's not even like a sexist thing. It's just literally, it's like, I don't know.
It's a.
Good thing we didn't have this podcast during all this, like, the women's rights trial.
It's the perfect time, honestly, because I mean, we do have to acknowledge that we live in a world where like women are second-class citizens. Yeah. You know?
It's crazy.
And then it just tears down.
And having a daughter, it terrifies me. I was like, what else are they gonna take away from her by the time she's our age?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Are we gonna just take away her right to vote next? Like, I know that's a stretch, but
we
God,
just got
time.
the right to even have our names on credit cards in like the early 80s. Like, we're gaining, we're losing, we're gaining, we're losing.
Yeah.
We're never really winning.
No. They're just taking something and putting it in a little different shit package. It's like, this is new and fun for women.
Well, and honestly, it's like why I feel like, thank God we have the partners that we did, because if we did lose more rights, at least we would still be treated like first-class citizens in our home.
Yeah. I would like to...
We'd still feel like we have freedom.
Yeah, we'll pretend to have freedom.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to tell me I can't drive next? Ma'am.
Okay, I mean...
Let your husband drive you right. And you're like, well...
But then honestly, it's like, on the other end of that, we, like, work for someone that's, like, a woman-owned business. Yeah. It's like, there really are, like... We have to fight the system. Yeah. We have to fight it.
Dude,
and
there's
be,
just
like...
drawbacks to literally everything.
Keep climbing. Yeah, I'm gonna totally give you guys in the stories. If you have lasted this long, I'm gonna give you a little tour.
If you've lasted this long and you haven't given up and you're like, women's rights, I'm turning this off. That'd be so weird, though.
I looked up, we have, like, our analytics are, like, 98% women. 2% men.
And so there's probably the 2 men. Literally watching it. Yeah.
Every time we get a male follower, usually I know them, and I'm like, you guys are such real ones.
And then they're like, women's rights, disgusting, turn it off. Oh my gosh.
What is that one men joke that they always do? They're like, you want to hear a joke? And I'm like, what? It's like, women's rights. They're like,
Thanks for joining. Dang, that's so funny. What is...
Okay, well, I think you ready to wrap it up?
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I don't even know how long we've been doing this.
I mean, honestly, you guys gotta wait until episode 4. There's a lot we want to talk about.
There's a lot we want to talk about. If you guys want a deep dive for Women's Month, let us know. We can really shit on men.
Maybe we'll save that for a subscriber-only podcast.
Well, this is Women's Month, so maybe.
We can't gatekeep Women's Month.
If you guys want us to talk about certain things, too. Because I've had a couple people reach out to me. They're like, oh, why don't you talk about this? Or, yeah, and then I never get to it.
Spotify, there is a Q&A. I check it every week. There is a Q&A. If you guys have questions, please put them below on YouTube or Spotify.
Yeah.
I would love to answer any questions you guys have.
Also would like to try to do a live stream in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, we're so ready. We have the room done.
Yeah, we can do live streaming down here. Maybe we just get a ginormous TV. No, just kidding. Ginormous TV. Excuse me, set production. Can we get a Gigantinosaurus TV to come down, please? Oh my gosh.
We will be in Twitch, though, probably. Yeah. And then wherever else we can, like, I think we can share Twitch to TikTok. So if you're following us on TikTok, you can see it.
Yeah, and then we can just tell you on TikTok we're on Twitch. Right?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Good.
And Twitch is free. So, I mean, everything that we use right now is free. We don't have any paywalls right now.
No, there's nothing.
You have free, except for
free access to us. That sounds terrible.
Aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky?
Aren't you just lucky? Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Good morning, good evening, good night.
See ya. Bye.